Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Snafu Radio, 1943 kilohertz on the AM dial. I am your host, Ball Turret Gunner. Today's topic is the fat woman push. Now, you just may be sitting there and say, what in the world, dude, are you talking about? The fat woman push. I personally, experienced this, at the time of my divorce. I've experienced it, in the years prior to, marrying failed person. Anyway, I experienced that, when I was younger. There is an aspect that, and I believe that it's part of the nurturing, just motherly, feature that God instilled, in women, that women feel compelled, to matchmake. Women feel compelled that they have to, try to get their find a man for their friend or their neighbor or whoever the other woman may be, right? That they just feel compelled that they've got to, they've got to matchmake, but here's the reality of typically what that scenario entails. My encounter is that whenever a woman, your mother or your a coworker or just a associate, your cousin, whoever the woman may be that's trying to matchmake you, that they're trying to hook you up, with an overweight woman, okay? That they know somebody, it's whoever it is, their friend or, but they're overweight, so they're trying to match, you up with them. Okay. Oh, well, no, she's very sweet, very outgoing, very this, and so forth. And then you meet them, it's just like, shit, woman. I mean, you're probably $150, if not, $180 overweight, But there's more. Yes, there is, and this is what typically the response that I received, from the women who are trying to push a woman on me. Is it, well, yes, but love goes, it goes more than skin deep, Okay, yeah, it does, yes, but, we're human, right? I mean, there's the physical portion that comes in a relationship too, right? I mean, I can't look at a fat woman and find love, okay? I mean, and then I'm referring to, the sexual, portion. I know lots of women in my years that are overweight. I don't mean just, maybe 20 pounds. I mean, I'm talking overweight. And of course, on women, a lot of times it's hard to tell too. But anyway, and I love them for who they are. Okay. I love them for who they are. But I also encountered where, a associate friend, somebody was trying to push, this woman on me, and once I, realized, who this other woman was, it's like, dude, there's not enough time in a week, to give her the love that she needs. I can plan on Monday, and do these coordinates, and Tuesday, these coordinates, but there's not enough time in a week, to give her the love and attention that she needs. So it's just like, wow. So, there is that aspect, within men. I encountered a handful of dudes, over the years that they are so insecure that they couldn't go a week without having a woman, let alone a couple of days. I mean, they just have to be with a woman. I mean, they're that insecure. Some, it's just that, I don't know, that not necessarily that that they need to be, have someone to tell them what to do, but they're insecure, being by themselves. And then there are those other men out there that, that they are insecure because they have to have a woman in their life, so the woman will tell them what to do. I've encountered, those types. But ladies, if y'all want to help a friend and you want to help, an overweight friend, then help her with the aspects that she needs to make herself more marketable, if you will. If she's overweight, you women always, freak out every time, a guy says something about weight, that just triggers, some type of hormonal imbalance. I haven't figured that one out. I mean, if a guy says, hey, honey, you're, the seats in the truck are only so wide, I mean, there's only so much, width, in the truck seat, right? then you need to take that into consideration and, lay off some, some of the ice cream, and some of the, the couple bags of chips, right? But women seem to have a means to talk to each other more than, hearing it from a guy. That if a woman tells another woman, it's like, man, your ass is really, it's wider than my dually. That they can talk about it. Okay. And I don't know if it's all the femininity and all the hormones that are floating around in the immediate, aura of the room at that particular moment. I don't know, but if you want to help your overweight friend, then help her with areas that she needs. Okay, to make her more marketable. And specifically, I'm referring to weight. I've been single for 14 years now, and I'm quite content with myself. I don't need it. I don't need a woman. Okay, I don't need it that bad. All right. So I've had handfuls of, oh, well, you need to find a good woman. No, I don't. no, I don't. So stop. Right. I'm quite content by myself. Okay, I can do what I want. I can sleep what I want. I can go buy what I want. I can whatever. Right. So I don't want a woman that tells me get up in the morning. Well, I want to plant flowers. I want to paint. Okay. Well, you go do it. Okay, because I'm not. All right. But help your friends out. Okay, help them to make them more marketable if they are overweight. Maybe their dress. Maybe they need some education on makeup. Not every woman knows how to apply makeup, and I think that women wear way too much makeup to begin with. Because I like you, just the natural beauty that you are. Okay, that's the way God created us. Makeup enhances. Yes, that's fine, but I think that the brainwashing, the indoctrination, of the advertising, that believes, that women, that you have to, look like a geisha doll. No, you don't. No, you don't. Wear a little bit of makeup to enhance your natural features, and away you go. Okay. So, women, help your friend out. Help her with areas that she needs to improve on to make her more marketable, in all aspects, not just necessarily her weight, but all aspects. And but stop pushing. It's fine if you just want to say, hey, well, Cindy over here, she's single, and she's been single for whatever, how many years. She's a good woman. Okay, fine, but drop it. Okay, stop trying to matchmake it and be the dating game. Okay, so. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. That's all I've got for this particular topic. So thanks for tuning in. I am your host, Bald Turret Gunner, and you're listening to Snafu Radio, 1943 kilohertz on the AM dial, and I will catch you on the next ICT.